Okay, so Fraser Island video. Basically, we went to Fraser Island. It's like a 4x4 tag-along tour thing. So we left first thing in the morning and went to Fraser Island. So we like drove to the ferry. Like, because I'm over 21, so I could drive. There are 4 cars, and then in each car there were 8 people, basically. And we got to drive the cars. And we just had to follow the leader in the front. And then, so we went to Fraser Island, and it was so cool. And like, so we're driving on the sand. First day we went to this lake, the first trip, and it was absolutely massive. It was so nice, and it was just clear water, like bright blue, just absolutely clear water. Like, I'm gonna nick loads of photos from Facebook, so hopefully I can like put some over my face right now, because they were like, it was amazing, right? This lake. We just went to loads of places. Like, there's a shipwreck there, which looked really cool. Yeah, so you couldn't go within like 3 meters of the shipwreck, but it looked really cool. It was like a massive ship, like just, well, it was a bit like rusty metal, really. We did quite a few lakes, and Eli Creek, right? So this old creek, it's basically like a water slide, but like nature. So you like walk to the top of it, and you just fall in, like you just go and like fall in, and like it just like pull, like you just glide along right to the end. It was so nice.
It's cold.
It was cold, yeah, it was quite cold, and on that day it was also raining a little bit. Oh, we walked up like this massive cliff face, right? And it's called Indian Head, and you just like climb up, and you get to the top, and you can see there's like a 360 view of like the beaches around you. It just goes on forever. That was really cool.
Champagne pools?
Yeah, there was champagne pools, which is like rock pools, like lots of watery things, really. Like, we just lived in our bikinis, absolutely covered in sand and grit and dirt and salt, and I was absolutely loving it, right? So each night we'd come back, and we'd all cook together. Like, so the first night we had a barbecue, and then we had spag bowl as well, and it was all done really nicely, and everyone was just chilled out. We were in tents, and it was just, yeah, it was really awesome. Oh, and I flew a plane. I actually flew a plane, right? There were these planes, and we went to our tour guide. We were just like, oh, can we like go in them? They look really cool. And he was like, yeah, sure, go for it. And then so I went in a plane, and then he was like, when we were getting in, he was like, okay, I need a co-pilot. So the first person to put up their hand can be my co-pilot. And I was just like, bam, straight away. Like, I was on it. And he was like, okay, you can be co-pilot. And I was like, oh my gosh, so I got to like sit right in the front of the plane next to the pilot, and I had like the headphones on and everything. And then he let me drive it. Like, he wasn't allowed to. But like halfway through, because we had like, we could talk to each other through like the headphones and microphone thing. Like, I asked him, I was like, can I just like hold the steering wheel, like the, or whatever you call it, the thing that does, you pull it in and stuff. I don't know what it's called. I was like, can I just hold it for a little bit? And he was like, I'm not really allowed to. I was like, please. And then he let me, right? So, and then also I actually flew the plane, and I was like steering and stuff. It was so cool. I wanted to go really high, so I like pulled it up. I don't know if he, well, he obviously did realise, I didn't tell him, but I like pulled it up, and we're going higher and higher and higher. And then he was like, okay, Emily, you're gonna stall it, so I'm gonna take control. And then, but everybody in the back thought that I was still controlling it, but he'd taken control. And then he put it into a nosedive, and everybody screamed so much. It was crazy. And like, so we like plummeted towards, oh, it was amazing. And then we went round, and like, I think there are only 2 places where you can take off and land on beaches, and that was one of them. But yeah, no, it was, oh, that was amazing. That was for 3 days. We were off on this island, and then so we got back yesterday and just spent the night back at the hostel at Rainbow Beach, just kind of like relaxing, because I'm absolutely exhausted now. But no, it was so cool. And also now I've flown a plane, and I've driven a 4x4, a 4-wheel drive thing over the sand and the inland like tracks, and what are they called, like just like bumpy
sand roads,
like tracks up and down, and like crazy. But no, it was so cool. Oh. So yeah, so now I'm at Rainbow Beach, and I'm getting a bus now today from Rainbow Beach to Hervey Bay. So that's just another place along the coast where I'm just going to chill out and stuff. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So these videos have all been a bit boring, and you haven't really seen a lot of what I've been doing. But hopefully in the next week I'll actually be able to take my camera out with me again and get some like cool stuff. So the videos are like going to be interesting again, like after these. Excellent. But that's it.